Who's there?
Was not expecting
Show
that.
yourself or I'll start popping off.
Mr. Boyd, it's me, Mr. Fry.
I don't know any Mr. Fry, and if I did, I wouldn't want him coming around in the middle of the night.
Mr. Boyd, I'm a private detective. I was looking for your wife, Laura.
Right, my wife, Laura. I'm looking for my wife, Laura. Laura Markham Boyd. Right.
You want to throw on a robe, Mr. Boyd?
I'm not cold. So, Laura, what have you learned?
I know where she lives, who she's with. I know what her plans are. To tell the truth, I learned even more than I expected, but I can't tell you anything.
I'll keep a hold of this thing just in case. So, what were you saying?
I said I can't share this information with you, Mr. Boyd. You see, Laura... Well, let's say... Your beloved Laura is with a very wealthy man. I consider myself a good investigator, but he figured out pretty quick that I was onto him. We talked, all three of us, me, him, Laura, and, well, we agreed that I'd stop bothering them, and in return, I'm getting a very good position in the company he owns. Mr... Oh, I almost gave the name away.
You do realize I could shoot you right here.
Well, that would hardly be fair, Mr. Boyd. I might not have come here, you know. But I decided to come clean with you, look you in the eye. I don't want you blaming Emma. She really wanted to help you. Plus, Mr. Boyd, I like you. You're a good chief of police, and I feel bad for you. So I talked to Laura, and she'll call you when she's ready. You just need to wait a little longer, and... Well, I'm not taking a penny from you for my services.
Get out. Leave the beer.
But I already drank half of it.
Don't worry, I'm not squeamish. Hey, Fry, take off your shoes.
I'm sorry?
Take off your shoes. Leave them at the door and get out.
But why?
Because when I asked you to leave the beer, it seemed like you didn't really mind. And I want you to mind. And the socks.
Oh, that's messed up, but funny.
Fine. Good night.
That's unfortunate. LGBT activists, homophobia in Freeburg at every turn. World War II naval mine discovered in city dump. During concert, singer Gennaro Crespo presents Ring to Admirer. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay. I think I forgot to feed my fish back at the house. Can I have the day off? You're doing pretty good, so yes. Fine. Down 2 officers already. Start the day. I like this one. Jack, a new bar opened in the city, and its owner promised to pour free drinks for all cops and firefighters. Can't speak for firefighters, but our guys are going to jump at this opportunity. Nina Ware keeps 3 books off, stays late at work, and then the other one was she loves pizza. Let's go check her workout. Samadhi. Swat in. City Hall. Let's go with the Rays. Labor Market. We have nothing good here. Let's go ahead and get... Let's go get... Jerry Gardner and put him on shift B. Yeah. So we'll fill that in, and then we need to fill these 2 in.
411 in progress.
Hey, chemistry teacher called to tell us that one of his graduate students is standing by at the edge of the roof. He's been harassed by his classmates because he wouldn't hide his sexual orientation. It seems like this guy finally broke.
In progress.
During the premiere of an animalism exhibit, masked gunmen burst in a gallery, killed 2 guards, and started bagging the paintings, some of which are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some visitors and staff are still in the gallery. Can't wait for SWAT, so we'll send a count. Wrong place. All right.
411 complete.
I don't know why they would say offender caught. Should have just said that they helped them. Oh well.
In progress.
I was trying to raise 10-1, so I top block.
Go ahead and send rushing Samadhi again with SWAT. An alarm at the electronics store just went off. We called, but they're not picking up. It's the middle of the day, so they should be Kino and Dale. Good thing I had called these two from Shift B.
216 in progress.
A group of young people blocked the slaughterhouse's exit, chanting "Meat is murder." The protesters are carrying flashy posters and one eyewitness report seeing a weapon. Yeah. Everybody's busy.
910.
Good.
We've got a
The
situation
shop window is
here.
broken. There are 2 large guns inside. One is cleaning out the cash register, and the other is carrying TV. Customers are lying on the floor, and there's no sign of the cashier. The robbers spot the police. The man with the TV runs to a pickup truck, and the other pulls the cashier from the counter and pulls a gun to his head. Let's go quietly. Grab the guy with the TV.
910 complete.
And we got her. Look at that. Stuart Hayes. We have nobody to take that on. So let's go ahead and here. We'll take you off, put Ames on, take you down. Carson on point with Ziegler. Stuart Hayes chopped the sports car that Nina Ware stole.
Complete. 1111 in progress.
Lisa Gillen was in a hurry at the dentist and accidentally went into the wrong room. I saw people inside wearing white coats and masks, bottles of pills, some suspicious equipment, and different colored powders. I think they might have been drugs. This might be a false alarm, but we'll, just in case, send 4. Alright, Sordes worked at the car and washed most of his life. He's McCarthy for cash. Yellow tape to mask up the space we need to cut the car. Reciprocating software to count the vehicle. Disguise as scrap metal. Always get here to the rail station. Also, it's not going to take a lot to take this gang down. Alright, let's go look at the missing person. So we know target, valve, that. Say you went to the hotel. Let's try that for now. Oh boy. Mr. Boyd, I have decided to build a new church for the glory of the Lord Jesus Christ and be set by the greedy paws of his good servant. Just when we were about to start laying the foundation, the developer decided to raise the price of his services, threatening to disrupt our production schedule. His new demands are unchristian and simply extortionist. The Lord wants you to send your employee to talk with the developer and his men, put a few of them in cement. We have to make it clear to these greedy heathens that the Lord's house shall be built even on the bones of sinners. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sure, why not?
Five ten in progress. 1111C complete.
The woman had wanted to off the pharmaceutical company next door to the dentist. That makes sense. We don't have SWAT. Patrol tried to pull over a black Jeep for speeding, but the driver tried to ditch. Okay. We don't have enough. We're gonna wait for these two.
Twelve ten in progress.
Mrs. Lombardi looked out the window and saw a strange overgrown man spreading out his hand. The old woman whispered, "I think it's part of some kind of satanic ritual. I'm pretty sure this is a false alarm." Yay, we get $55 from the bishop.
Looks like we have a situation here.
A police car catches up with a Jeep. A dark-skinned teenager pops out of a window and starts shooting. The Jeep abruptly turns down an alley, but the vehicle can't handle the turn and flips over.
510 complete.
Good. Oh, automatic weapons. We'll sell it.
211 in progress.
An elderly security guard locked a man inside the gallery. The guy had already broken out one of the statues with a hammer, part of the Eros versus the Natos exhibit. No need to hurry. There's no way he's getting out the door. And as for the statues, other statues, I don't mind much either way. Let him smash up the porn. Alright.
1210 complete.
Mrs. Lombardi got all worked up about a common scarecrow that one of her neighbors placed on their lawn. Yeah. Counterfeiting. Goes down, there's the code. Gives the bag, puts the bag in, drives off. Wakes up, goes down, yeah, that looks about right. Stolen property. Details. Cash. Tape. Cuts it with the saw. Yeah, reciprocating saw. Not bad. End the day. Dragon's Lair Club hosting regional martial arts tournament. Study finds 86% of clowns are schizophrenic. Bakery closed for disinfection. Okay, go to work. Anderson didn't come to work today. That is unfortunate. Play the one in the back.
Progress.
Whoa. You received this week's salary. You're dead. Okay. Good. Funeral for Vasquez. Oh, my snitch was killed. The mutilated body of Kenneth White was found in a sewer. It seems the homicide was carried out by several men who were strikingly cruel and inventive. Wow. Vickers finally passed. So it was a... I got my 10%. We'll share 50% instead. Wow, that was kind of sad. Go ahead and declare him dead. Sam Cadell, Joshua E. Carr. Go ahead and do shift B for Cadell. We need 2 officers for shift A. Let's go with McNamara Jr. and Sherry Huff. Wait, let's see. You didn't come today. It's fine. Barbecue, police academy. Good for now. Good. Gillette. Gardner. And Ames.
1010A in progress.
Put Anderson on this one. We'll replace Wise with Fidel. Paddy Wagon. Freeburg's Department of Housing evicted 60 retired construction workers from their homes. Over a decade ago, they received housing on favorable terms. For their contribution to the development of the city, mostly evicted people took to the streets, demanding they be left alone and allowed to live in their own homes. Wanda Parker and other retirees leading the demonstration. She said that they aren't formally registered as tenants, and their registration there is renewed every year by the mayor. The mayor's office stressed that no one officially lives in these apartments, so there can't be a problem of evicting homeless people. Huh. Alright. These 4.
412
Hello, police. I was taking out the trash and I heard a ticking sound coming from the neighbor's cans. I'm pretty sure it's nothing, so let's send you 2. Okay, let's send you 3. During the English literature class, a wild dog ran in and began to snap at the students. The guy from the animal control arrived, but he wanted to impress the kids and got a real gun and tried to shoot the dog. At the last moment, the dog lunged and the man shot a schoolgirl instead. The teacher attacked the shooter and also received a bullet into the stomach. The suspect started shouting that the whole thing was an accident and dead and disappeared into the basement of the school. Wow. That went out of control real quick.
We've got a situation
Out front,
here.
there's a huge crowd of elderly people yelling. Oh, never mind. The elder people apparently died. Even though we tried to calm the crowd down, which makes 0 sense, but okay. There was no bomb, regardless the ticking sound was coming from an antique cuckoo clock that someone threw away. What a lovely piece, said the woman. I'm taking this inside with me. In the darkness of the basement, you can see the silhouette of a man sitting, hugging his knees, whimpering and mumbling under his breath that this should never have happened. The suspect wipes his tears away until he jumps up and screams, I'm not going to jail, there's a gun in his hand. Hit him with the taser. Paddy wagon. Animal rights activist Betty Medina said that the local kennel for stray animals is run by a group of sadists who mock the beast, maim, and even kill them. I've been following these monsters and I'm prepared to provide plenty of proof of their inhumane acts. Sure. Let's hire a snitch for this shift. Let's go with... Let's go with an officer. Let's go with McGillicuddy. He'll be my snitch. For shift B. And Samadhi for shift A, I guess. Television star Manuel Torreblanca was exiting the beauty salon when a group of fans noticed him. They grew so excited that they began to tear at his clothes. The actor managed to retreat and lock himself inside the salon. Hurry, I think they're going to break the shop window. Oh boy. Let's see, can I fire her? I could. I don't think there's any good. Yeah. Good.
A in progress.
We just received an anonymous tip. There's a meat truck making a run, and along with the frozen meat, they're smuggling heroin hidden in the cow carcasses. The truck has an armed escort. Oh, wonderful.
In progress.
Several armed men stormed into the temple and started hacking up the golden statue of the Buddha. Oh boy. A police car draws up alongside the truck but isn't slowed down. There's a jeep right behind filled with men carrying guns.
11
Heroin. We'll sell it.
in progress.
A man on the verge of hysteria called in, no, my house was attacked by crows, so many that they darkened the sky. The sound of their cawing deafened my ears. They surrounded the house, climbed through all the cracks, and they're threatening my whole family. Yeah, that's a false alarm. We discovered a drug lab in the neighborhood. You need to tell your boys to quietly trash the place and explain to the scumbags that's not how things are done around here. Sure?
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Top Spot.
Sales clerk Ronaldo Cotto witnessed from behind a black visitor dropping a gun, which he then quickly grabbed and hid again. And like nothing had happened, the suspicious man continued to peruse the vermicelli. Mr. Cotto is afraid that the guy is up to something. Okay.
In progress.
Oh. Pulling into the car, or the city, a car cut in front of a van which rolled over and went off the road. About a dozen foreigners climbed out of the pack. Could be they were brought here legally to work construction in Freiburg. Witnesses saw some armed men at the site of the accident. Boy. A single raven was sitting on the roof of the house, choking loudly. It turns out that the man who called the station is suffering from a mental disorder. Not surprised. Alright. Automatic weapons found. We'll bring it to the police station.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hot Spot.
910B in progress.
And we'll send you two. Okay, maybe not.
1112.
Missing person, okay. We have two. A girl just called in reporting that she'd been robbed near an ATM. She was crying as she spoke. He came up from behind and put a knife to my throat. I gave him my bag and he ran away. He took off with half my paycheck. Okay. Investigations. Missing person. Let's see. Motel. Twins, so those are the bad people. When he came out of his office, mortgage, yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, Eddie's Burgers, so this is probably someone he was talking to. Right. Oh. Eric Morrow, he's never had any problems with the law in the past. Luca Bergman, well known in certain circles as a moneylender. He always gets money back by whatever means necessary. Let's see. According to information discovered, the investigation, Luca does business at the cafe. Frequents the motel. Let's go check the cafe out.
Complete. 910B complete.
Good. And we did get him. End the day. Alright folks, I think we'll end it there. A lot has happened. We complete a lot of investigations. Currently investigating a ton of other investigations. We were able to recruit another detective, and then we got Samadhi back, so he doesn't rat on us. Wise did die, our other rat for Shift B, but looks like we are able to get another snitch for shift B. We did lose a few officers, which was unexpected. But until next time, I'll see you then.